It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see a rematch from Super Bowl 31. It's the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers. Coming up next.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, the third overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
What a wild draft it was back in April. 6 quarterbacks in the top 12, and Drake May, he was number 3 on that list. He was number 3 because this guy's got some tools now. He's big, he's athletic, he's got a brilliant arm, and he's got quite an opportunity with the first-time head coach here in New England.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He'll step up, and there he goes. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a New England first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They send a man in motion. May on 1st and 10. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's May. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
May now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. All down that time by Jonathan Jones.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Broke through the... Shakes off the defender, and it's a foot race. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun now for Love. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Thrown on first down, Love. Throwing this back in the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Play fake, it's Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Second and 10, Love trying again. Able to get it to Reed. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Love to throw again. Flushed out now to his left. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This one from an even 40 yards out. And the kick by Folk is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. First and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. This one falls incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's caught for the first. And he got this close to midfield before going out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Stevenson with another carry. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here from the frozen tundra. It's the Patriots with a 4th and 2. May throwing for it. He connects downfield on 4. And they get this down to the 28. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. To the air yet again, May. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. May looking to throw. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Taken in by Dobbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 41. Love from the gun. This finds Dobbs. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st. Second and 3 now. Love out of the shotgun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Patriots out in front. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here comes Reed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Love. Finds his man, it's Kraft. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw, here's Love. That's into the hands of Donald. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Cut near the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers push their lead to 3. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The New England offense running out now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On play action, here's May. He lets one fly deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
May trying again here on 2nd. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Going play action, May. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Packers will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 46. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Second and 3 now. From the 32. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
And the Patriots in the nickel for this third down call. Looking to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But, Kate, with that miss, ooh, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air. It's May. Complete out to the right.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. This one's caught. Touchdown, New England. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
14, Packers 10.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Nixon now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Taken in by Dawes. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers needing 4 points. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Setting up the running back screen. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Setting up to pass. This finds Dawes. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The Packers take their 1st time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. First and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here he is to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. One final shot here. And he gets to the end zone. There's no time left. That wins them the game. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.